This is modern homesteading.
So, the boys are back. We got Solomon, Zachariah, and Jack. What are you doing there, Solomon?
I'm stripping the bark for the crosscut saw so that it doesn't get grime all in it. So that, because when it grows, it gets dirt and rocks.
That's right. We're going to be doing some crosscut saw bucking today on this Doug fir. What are you doing, Zachariah?
Peeling the bark around the trees so that Wanda won't get any dulled tooths.
So Solomon, you had some bad news about your axe here when you brought it today, didn't you? What happened?
Well, I was cutting on a thin piece of oak about this big around.
And you put it in the dirt.
And I sliced and it jumped on me and hit in the dirt.
Well, we had to file that out of there, but it wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah.
Try to leave as much wood as possible. Just take the bark.
How's the legs, Papa?
Let's see. What are you up to, Jack? You doing stripping here too?
Mm-hmm. Does it look good?
Looks really good. So Jack used the word can't, so he has to do 10 push-ups because we don't use the word can't around here.
Walk a log. I can walk that log easy. Across the raging river.
Did he say the word?
All right, you boys ready?
Yep.
Cut. $90, $91, who's going to win? $92, $93, $94, $95. Boy, that narrow curve's killing you now, Zachariah.
It doesn't mean I'm doing
How wide should it be?
twice as wide.
Is that twice as wide?
No, half as wide.
Yeah, it's coming home to roost now. How you doing, Jack?
Okay.
102. 103, 104, 105, 106. All right, first place.
Third place. Going for it.
Hold on, take a break.
Can we get
107 for second place. 108,
9,
109,
10,
11,
12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
dig deep, guys. This is where it counts.
26,
This is where we weed out the men from the boys.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 60, 61,
Come on, Jack, hang tough, you got it.
63, 64, 65, 66.
Oh, it was a close race. You both did excellent. Nicely done.
I think if Jack had a bigger hatchet or axe, he would have done a little better.
Well, you know, Jack was at a disadvantage because his end was a little springy. So when you hit with the axe, it moves a little bit. You don't get all that energy. So I think you guys might have tied, all things being equal. But Zach Solomon's was a little bit bigger. But I think it was a great, great race.
The hard thing was when you're getting down to the bottom, it's hard to get a good cut.
What would you?
admit I did pretty good, and plus my hands kept getting caught in the barbed wire.
Oh.
I'd say mine's the flattest cut.
So what did you learn, Jack, from your curve there? What would you do different next time?
Not get caught in barbed wire.
A little wider, maybe?
No, I like this. Just kept going, sloping down, and
So you're going to reinvent the wheel there. How about you, Solomon? What would you do different?
I'd make it the thing, if it's a log about that big, I would probably make it about that big of a thing.
Twice the width, right. Zachariah?
Twice the width.
Twice the width, yep.
On the bottom?
No, right on this side. And then smooth this out a little bit more.
So each week one of the boys is given the responsibility of being the foreman, and it's his job to supervise the construction, to be sure that the notching is done properly, to do all the layout, and one of the most important jobs for a foreman is to make sure that his workers always have something to do. What's the most important job for a foreman, Solomon?
I think it's probably
Think ahead.
your workers going and thinking ahead.
Thinking ahead. Always thinking about the next step.
I think we can try it now. I think it's ready for a test.
Mine is a little more chiseling, I think. Well, we'll see about that. Back there.
I need you to take out that one and that one, and then kind of work to get these out. It's kind of
The sides are all.
right here, there, it kind of keys in.
And plus it's back here, it's hard.
Hey Jack, I need you to get this V out. It's kind of a V. So you think you're good now? Look at them.
We need side logs, because you don't have any side logs.
Well, yeah, that is true, but I think you might need. Then when you get that pretty straight, go over to the other side and do it.
Like that?
Yeah. Now, pull your axe back. You take your axe and you go, let me see it there. Little chops. Chop, 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 making those cuts. And then change the angle and come back and work back and forth. You don't have to swing real hard. Just keep making those cuts. And it'll just melt away.
Are we going to set my cabin on fire after we make it?
I don't think so.
There, that's perfect. Oh, you ready, Zachariah? I'm just peeling this a little. I think it's probably good now. Looks pretty sound to me.
So you guys got another course of logs done today, and Solomon, you were the foreman today. What was it like being the foreman and having that responsibility?
I'd say it'd be kind of hard and kind of nice and kind of fun.
How do you guys think that he did? How would you rate his performance?
I think it was okay.
Was he a good foreman?
It was okay.
Any room for an improvement? What would you do different, Jack?
I'm looking at you.
Zachariah, would you do something different?
Instead of saying, I think if you would like to do this, you say, I'd like you to do this.
That's right. To be very firm and direct. That's why you think ahead and you know what needs to be done. So when you have a man that needs a job, you give him a very specific job. But overall, Solomon, I think you did a fantastic job. It's difficult being a foreman on a job. It's a tremendous responsibility. And also keeping all your men safe. That's something you always have to look out for. So you guys, Jack or Zachariah, you'll have a chance to be foreman next week. So we'll see how you do. And then you other two will get to evaluate him.
Jack?
Yeah, whoever it is. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, what would you give him? Zachariah?
7.
Jack?
Probably 6.
6 and a 7. And as far as workers, Solomon, what would you give Jack as a 1 to a 10, 10 being the best?
I'd probably give Jack... I think I'd probably give Jack probably a 8 or a 7.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
And your brother?
I'd probably give him the same, 7 or 8.
So room for improvement?
I think they did really good.
Yeah, I think they did too. All right, good job, boys. We'll pick up on this next week.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
I sure enjoy working with those boys. It's really fun to see them learn and grow and take on additional responsibilities. And I think about what they're capable with and how far they come and their eagerness to learn and their eagerness to work. It just really shines a spotlight on, I think maybe as a society we coddle our kids too much. We don't expect enough from them because they really can learn and they can really do a lot more than we think they can. My grandfather on my dad's side used to drive a Model T to school when he was Jack's age, actually younger than Jack. They had to put wooden blocks on the pedals so he could reach them. And I think he had a big cushion or a pillow behind his seat so he could sit forward and ride the pedals. But you know, that type of thing was common, was standard. It was standard for a boy Jack's age to drive a hay truck or a hay wagon to help out with the harvest. And now we've come so far from that. We don't do our children a service by coddling them. We actually hamstring them and hinder them, it seems to me anyway. Anyway, I've got a couple videos picked out for you. It's bee season. My bees are becoming active. My sister, and fellow YouTuber, the Fresh Pea, her bees are becoming active, and she's got a great honey harvesting video that I've put up right over there to the top left. I think you'll enjoy it. So click on over there, and don't forget to give her a thumbs up and to subscribe. She puts a ton of effort into these videos, and they're really, really good. I've provided a series of building your very own top bar beehive on the bottom left there. You can watch kind of a start to finish. I built that top bar beehive for just a few dollars, just using scrap, and I think I bought one board and just things that I could find around. And I think you'll enjoy that too. It'll show you how to build your own. Why not have a beehive? You can have one anywhere you live. Some people have told me that they had local ordinances and regulations against these type of things, but you know what I say? Civil disobedience. Take back your freedom. Take back your country. Take back your right to have bees in your backyard if you want them. So that's it. Again, if you like the videos, please take a moment to click the thumbs up. This is a way that you can support the channel. Commenting is always appreciated, very much appreciated, and I thank you. So, back to timber framing. I'm going to get started on that today, so I'll have, was it 8.0 coming up very soon, and I thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.